Pleased to get the 6 points and obviously pleased to beat Sutton.
Well, I'm here with Ian Baird. First of all, well done, Ian. 2 away wins. That's fantastic. Did you have any injuries whilst that was all going on?
Well, it's not actually 2 away wins, it's 3 away wins if you include the trophy game. So 2 in the league, 1 in the trophy, which was very, very pleasing. Sort of in our little world, they were pressurised games that they seem to be must win at all times, and we were pleased to get the 6 points and obviously pleased to beat Sutton. But those 6 points in the league, you know, they don't count for too much if we go and fall at the the Havant And Waterlooville hurdle, which we're facing today.
There's obviously always a big game with the fans today. How prepared are we going into this with regards to any injuries or suspensions?
Well, I think we're pretty much like every club. I mean, the games are coming thick and fast. Yeah, it's a big ask for players, in this day and age to play 3 games in, I think, 6 days we've played, 2 games in a space of 3. But we've had a couple of fitness tests with Ross Bottomley. He's come through it. Richard Gillespie has failed again, so Rich is not available. So all guns blazing, hopefully.
Is it a personal game to you as well? Like, it seems to be so in gripping with the fans. Does it rub through to you as well?
I mean, I'm probably like the Havant And Waterlooville people. I'm desperate to win the game. It's local rivalry. For one reason or other, the fans don't seem to have forgiven me for leaving. And the way I look at that, that's a compliment. So I must have done something right there for them to keep on lambasting me as much as they do. But I love them and they hate me. So I'm looking forward to today.
Yeah, I guess it's true, isn't it? I mean, they wouldn't keep harping on unless they were missing you terribly.
Well, I don't know about missing me. I think probably in the manner that I left is that I came to our local rivalries. I left, wasn't sacked. I signed a new 3-year contract, I think 4 months before that. But, it's water under the bridge. The way I look at it, it's part and parcel of football. I must have done something right there.
Good, I like to hear that. Looking at the sort of scene at the moment, Ian, are you delighted where you are this time of the year?
I wouldn't say I was delighted where we are, but considering the situation with the squad, and I'm not harping on about it, it is facts. I mean, we started off the season with, I think, 11 fit players, and we mixed and matched. We've now got pretty much the squad back together again. We've got the likes of Adini and Riviera getting fitter all the time. You've got Brett Williams getting fitter, you've got Tony Taggart getting fitter. I'm not delighted, but I'm pleased with the last 3 results, that's for sure.
We're still on target for the playoffs at least.
Well, I mean, it's a long way to go. I think we've played 17 games now. But the only thing we can do is about today, and the most important thing is we get 3 points at home and really sort out our home form, because it hasn't been good enough of late. We've lost 5 games this season, 3 at home and 2 away. Whereas our success a couple of years ago was based on our home form. It was very, very good, and I think we got beaten once at home. So we're looking to get 3 points today, that's for sure.
Well done, Ian. You promised me a victory and you delivered.
I don't know about if I promised you a victory, but we're obviously pleased to get the 3 points, that's for sure. We're very, very pleased with our second half performance. So I thought in the first half there was nothing in it really in with both sides, until obviously they had a mistake that let in Brett Williams, and he finished it well. And then we haven't defended 2 set pieces from them, and it's broke for them. And we're disappointed at the goals we conceded there. Disappointed with their striker who scored, because when he did score, he stamped on our goalkeeper, which, I had a word with the referee at half time. He apologised because he didn't see it. So that's a disappointing thing, because he's a good player, Tiriac, and he doesn't need to do that. But we changed it a little bit in the second half. We went 4-4-2. We had to change our personnel due to injuries, but the effects the 2 subs had were good, with Sean McCauley and Jamie Slabber. And I think if anybody saw the second half, there was only one side in it really. I mean, obviously they've had a half decent chance that possibly they'd be disappointed they didn't score, but for us to play the way we did second half, which was a lot better, to win 4-2 was even better, and to get the 3 points, we're very, very pleased with it.
You talked about some injuries there. Can you just confirm what they are?
Luke Biles has done his hamstring. Ross Bottomley, a knee problem. So we had to change things, and Anthony Riviera wasn't quite himself today, which, you know, with the amount of games we've had in a short space of time, you know, I'd expect that with one or two other players. But, you know, from a squad point of view, we're very, very pleased with the victory.
And did you, in your wildest dreams, think with 10 minutes to go it would end up 4-2?
No, I said to Matty Gray, I said, you know, it's about time we get a little bit of luck. You know, no disrespect to Havant, but they've certainly been, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion, they've had the run of the ball against us, and that's taking nothing away from them. And we got a little break where the ball's bounced out to Taggart, and he's managed to cross it in for Brett. All in all, you know, we're pleased.
And of course, we don't always get the great victories here, but that would be one that would be ringing around the forums today. So you would be the top man with the fans.
Well, as every manager will tell you, one day you're a hero, the next I can't repeat what you are. But you know, from as I said to you before the game, it's a local derby. In our little world, it's a big game. They're desperate to win, we're desperate to win, and you know, fortune favoured us today. I thought we were by far and away the better side, especially second half, and we got the result we needed.
So over the festival period, it's been a maximum 9 points.
Yeah, we got 9 points. That's now, I think we've been beaten 1 in 9. We've won the last 4, including the trophy game. So, you know, we're pleased. But the games are going to come thick and fast for everybody this month. I think from now on in, I think we've got 10 games this month. So it's going to be a test of the squad. Hopefully we can keep everybody fit and hopefully get some more points.
I'm going to be in the bar later, Ian. I'll have a drink with you.
Oh, I look forward to that, Josh. You got one last year.
I know, it's Christmas. Thanks very much, Ian.
Cheers, Josh. Cheers, mate. Thanks.
It was extra satisfying.
I'm here with Brett Potes. Brett, what's the latest on your physical condition then?
I finally got the all clear from hospital just a week before Christmas, and then first game back in the warm-up, I ends up pulling my calf. I think it's just where my body's had 4 months out of it, and I'm straight back into it, you know, and muscles aren't ready, but there we are. I'll be all right in 10 days to 2 weeks.
The arm's all healed now, is it?
Yeah, the arm's all healed. Yeah, it's getting stronger slowly, but yeah, you know, I'm not bothered about that now. I'm just bothered about getting fit now.
Motivation must be pretty hard when you keep breaking down like that then.
Oh, you know, sometimes you just want to hang them up, but you've got to keep going. You know, it'll be all right in the end, but there you go.
Today's game then, Brett, this is obviously one you would love to be in. How can you see it going today? Is it going to be a nasty game?
I don't think it's nasty. I just think it'll have a little bit of bite to it, but you know, it's all in the good nature of the game, and I'm sure the boys won't mind if they get kicked once or twice, as long as they give 1 or 2 back, it'll be all right.
Any predictions on the score?
I don't like to say it, but I fancy us today, so.
There you go. And what was your score?
I'll put 3-0.
I love your style, and realistically, do you think that's going to happen?
I hope so, yeah.
How much rivalry is there between these two clubs?
I mean, there is a little bit of rivalry, but I think it all got blown out of proportion when, you know, Bailey come from Havant to Eastleigh. But, you know, I mean, there is a little bit of rivalry there, yeah, but not really between the players, but it's more between the boards, you know. So, obviously, when we're on the pitch, you know, there's a little bit of banter and that, but, you know, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with that.
And on the pitch, are there any of your old teammates still in the Havant team?
You know what, I think there's only 1 or 2 since I left. That was only a year and a half ago. So most of them have left, yeah. I mean, the time I left, there's, you know, 6 or 7 left with me, so at our own discretion, so, you know, there we are.
Okay, let's go back to you now. When are we going to see you in an Eastleigh shirt again?
Hopefully, yeah, in the summer, yeah. Hopefully be back within a couple of weeks, hopefully. But I'll have to have a few reserve games first to get my fitness up. You know, I've had 4 months out now, so hopefully, hopefully I'll have a few reserve games to get myself fit, and then I'll be back in the squad. So there we are.
Brilliant, Brett. All the best.